Yes, beer time. It's pretty severe. It's been what, 6 days, I guess. Haven't shaved. So finished all of Red Dwarf. Finished all of the Chihaya Furu movies. Started this one movie called The Gangster, the Cop, the Devil. I don't remember. Angma Son. Anyway, yeah, Cal Newport was right. Trying to get into deep focus is pretty challenging these days. A lot of task switching. A lot of task switching. Haven't been out of the house for 3 days. Literally not out of the house for 3 days. And that sucks. I think I wrote some notes down, but didn't save them because I had to restart. Don't know if you can make out from the camera microphone, but the way my laptop is set up, it's only connected to the mains. There's no battery attached. Yes, it's that old. A laptop with a removable battery, and it sits on top of a Cooler Master rack with 3 fans underneath to keep the laptop cool. And I like the setup. It's a cool setup, I think. And yeah, I was looking through hot UK deals. I mean, you can get gaming PCs for £50, £100, £150, but I don't need anything like that. It's not essential, you know. And I'm looking at this thing right here, down there. That is a rig I've set up to copy over some mini DV tapes when I get around to copying over the mini DV tapes. Then they're going to convert the raw mini DV to AVI, then it's going to convert from AVI to MP4. Yeah, it's going to be a whole thing. Or I can just upload straight to YouTube, right? And then download as MP4. So save the conversion on my end, right? Anyway, we're into Monday morning. I'm waking up when the alarm goes off to turn the alarm off, so the alarm is effective. So I am hitting not snooze even, I'm just turning the alarm off and then just sleeping until 9, 10 or 11. It just depends on what I feel to sleep. Popped a major spot here, went all over the mirror, disgusting. I think the point now is to just say, yes, I don't have my reticular activation. I don't have my release of going to the gym. The gym itself, as a company, have closed all gyms as a franchise, as the government has deemed it a non-essential place of gathering, and I stopped early. So I guess I could have had a few more days of going to the gym before this became a heightened risk, but I think because it's Monday now, it's not even the first week, but it's the first wave of just being at home and not doing anything, not going out. It's kind of annoying, right? And there's all this stuff on my computer which is stuff that I should be going through now when I clearly have the time. And then Japanese is on the back burner. Finished this game called Thimbleweed Park again with some assistance from walkthroughs, because some parts of it were just really obscure, and like there was no way that you could think of doing that with that, in my opinion, obviously. And I wasn't prepared to have that kind of game put me out, where I'm trying every possibility, literally every possibility, every item with every situation, and then I find out that some of the items, because I looked afterwards at the forum for people that have completed it, that some of the items were red herrings. Yes, granted, in classic point and clicks, Monkey Island 2, I think even Day of the Tentacle, but I'm gonna have to double check. Even some of those items were just collected, but you didn't use them. But this one took the piss, man. There were like, I want to say 6 items that I just didn't pick, didn't use. As well as, it was like a hidden system where each, because you're playing as up to 5 characters, the hidden system is that it gives you a to-do list. So it kind of helps you out as to what you need to do in order to move on to the next chapter. 9 chapters in total. But really interesting that the game took it to this point. I mean, it's a spiritual successor to Monkey Island Day of the Tentacle, which was some of my favorite games growing up. But I would say actually Broken Age was better than Thimbleweed Park. And maybe it's because Tim Schafer was producer behind Broken Age, and I don't remember the guy's name for Thimbleweed. But it is what it is, man. Would I play it again? Probably not. I think just the member berries. So last week I finally completed Monkey Island 1 and 2, which was installed on this laptop, for so long. Finally got it off there. And then Thimbleweed wouldn't install on this laptop, but I installed on the latest laptop that I bought, which is actually lower spec, I think, than this one. This one's a 64-bit machine, that was just a 32-bit machine. But putting the bits aside, this one just worked fine. That one had issues with Microsoft virtual libraries or something, whatever. I don't know if I documented it, but I did finish China Rich Girlfriend. I've now dived into Rich People Problems. I don't think I'm in it, but we'll wait and see, because I have 11 more audio chapters, audio still, length of 13 hours 41 minutes, so I could do that in under 7 hours, because I play at ×2 speed, and so should you, especially if you're following on with an audiobook and you've trained your ear to pick up information, and you're kind of doing both. You're using your ear and your eye because you're following along the text. So it's useful in that sense, that you to train in that way. Evangelion, how many more have I got? 2, 3, 4, 17 files, but there's 4 DC's director's cuts. So I'm just gonna watch the director's cut, right? Because it's gonna be longer, I'm guessing. So yeah, 13 more episodes. Then I'm done with Evangelion. Then I can watch the modern Evangelions. So Red Dwarf was useful in order to help me establish what is themed comedy in terms of British comedy. So one character would create a statement and the other one would challenge that statement. Or, for example, I'm so full. And then the other character would say, you're more full than blah, blah, blah. And then that would be the joke. I knew it was always there, but to vocalize it is like, oh, okay, so that's how you write a joke. And then the setup between scenes would be the protagonist, let's say, would have to be forced into a particular situation. And then all of the protagonist's wingmen or sidekicks would be forcing this protagonist to get into to do this thing. But the protagonist in this one scene, because it's a comedy, would just refuse, and play different tactics in order to refuse. If I did this, then how would my pet dog think, or some shit like that? And then in exactly the next scene, the protagonist would be in that position doing that thing, but would be would have a face about it. Is the best I can say. So that's how we are. I have removed pretty much all channels that I've subscribed to. I've subscribed to like 20 odd now. Let's count 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 22. And I think I'm gonna forget this other one because it's to do with psychology and I don't really. Anyway, if I ever double check this, there's a Korean game show called The Genius, and apparently it's really good, but because it's to do with trying to trick the other people into doing stuff, and then it's similar to Liar Game if you've ever seen the manga or read the manga or watched the live series. So eventually I'm going to get to 0 subscriptions, which is good, and then my feed will be cleaner because this is my attempt at streamlining. Oh no, PewDiePie gets cancelled. Oh, let's see how many downloads this gets now. 1 sec. Oh, what's it called? Game Warriors. Or at least they haven't disabled comments. Marvel's new Warriors feature Snowflake and Safe Space. Marvel's response to an industry on the verge of collapse. Fuck. What's my watch list? Huh, okay. I guess I could download that. It's like I got stuff to watch, but I don't watch it because, again, attention don't know if I've got ADD or ADCD or ACDC or whatever they want to call it, but I guess whenever I'm doing something, I kind of think there should be something better I'm doing, something to contribute to the world. And the only time that I don't think that is when I'm talking to myself in the camera. So it's been 15 minutes. I think it's time to say goodbye. So goodbye.